your purpose, still carrying your life. As your eldest daughter, I look back and see so much of who I am came from watching who you be. You were the first man I admire from the start, the first real role model God placed inside my heart. You had every reason to fall apart, but somehow love still lived inside your heart. You took your pain and turned it into strength, and showed us how to run this race. Because you didn't give up, we learned to keep growing. Because you stood strong, your legacy keeps growing. You built a life from faith, from love, from sacrifice, and that I thank God for your life. Because you didn't give up, we learned how to ride. You are still a hero in your daughter's eyes. I know your beginning was not easy to bear. A little boy needing love, needing someone there. You lost your mother while still just a child, and life kept moving you mile after mile. But you did not let sorrow make you cold. You did not let your story end where pain was told. You became a husband, a father, a man, a provider with purpose and healing in your hands. You knew what it felt like to stand alone, so you became a guide for someone else's home. A big brother, a mentor, a family friend. You helped another young man begin again. Because you didn't give up, we learned to keep going. Because you stood strong, your legacy keeps growing. You built a life from faith, from love, from sacrifice, and that I thank God for your life. Because you didn't give up, we learned how to rise. We are still the hero in your daughter's eyes. You lived through times that tried to block your way. Segregation, Jim Crow, and darker days. They tried to tell you what you could not be, but God had placed a greater dream in me. You went to dental school, you pushed on through, you let your actions prove what faith can do. You opened your practice, you built your name. From your 30s to an Easter, standing in the game. When they told me I could not become all the things I dreamed, all the things I've done, I remembered you and the strength you showed, and I told myself they'll watch me grow. I earned my degrees, I became a RN, a mother, a leader, still rising again. Every step I took, I carried your name. Your discipline, your courage, your fire, and your flame. You taught us education could open doors that faith and work could give us more. Our children became proof of what you believe. Suit you plan, it became our dream. A nurse with a master's, a son with law, and you, a daughter who broke barriers in all she chose to do. And now your legacy is moving through my line as my own child reaches for a nursing in her time. Hey, final close. Because you didn't give up, you learned to keep going.